AgweekTV, presented by Kaler Farms.
Grain bins, silos, elevators, and other structures dot the prairies. They each have an important role in agriculture, but some are finding new uses. Rose Dunn visited a Minnesota couple now calling a grain bin home.
A few years ago, Brian and Cynthia Bachman wanted to downsize into something low maintenance and different.
We've always been real creative about our houses. In fact, one of the first houses we built was octagon shaped. And interestingly enough, at that time, he had said to me, don't ever think you're going to be getting a round house because that's going to be too complicated.
And I looked at a few different things, containers. I would have really liked a fuselage out of a 747, but we couldn't move that.
They finally decided a grain bin was the way to go. They first planned to buy and move a used bin, but discovered a new one would be more economical and easier to work with.
Because I didn't need all of the floors, the dryers, vents, stairs, any of that.
They decided on a Superior grain bin, although the folks at Superior were skeptical at first.
He said he has a few calls every year that people want to do this, but nobody ever does it. They were really surprised how it turned out.
The house is about 2,000 square feet on 2 floors.
It seems small from the outside, but once you step in, it seems much bigger.
The bin cost about $17,000, including installation. The Bachmans did most of the construction work themselves, keeping costs low.
I traded a lot of the work out. We didn't have to purchase a lot. It was quite economical. I mean, out of pocket, we were less than $100,000.
There were a few tricky things like figuring out how to install windows, electrical fixtures, and plumbing in a round structure.
Interviewed plumber after plumber, and we couldn't get one. We finally figured out what the issue was. They didn't know how to figure out where the plumbing should go because they're used to measuring from a square corner.
Even finishing details had to be adapted to the shape. Rope is used for ceiling trim, and every vent cover was custom designed and crafted.
We had to cut each one before we designed it because they're all different sizes.
The exterior is very low maintenance, and another plus, it's super energy efficient. Heating costs are less than $400 a year. And Bachman says the construction is sturdy enough to stand up to Minnesota weather.
We had 50, 60 mile an hour winds, and you really didn't even know it was blowing inside.
The Bachmans are happy to be the shape of something new.
It is nice to be a little different than everyone else.
Near Brainerd, Minnesota, this is Rose Dunn for Ag Week.
The Bachmans are thinking about building more grain bin projects or consulting for others wanting to build one.